So Dick Larkin, our referee, brings the two fighters together. It's the camo shorts there for Emil Lane, and it's the black shorts for Morrison.
Two debut fighters can always be hungry.
Oh, it's a immediate Ferrari of a start from Emil Lane. Just a flurry of punches after a kick.
Morrison worked his way back up. The neck is there. Emil Lane grabs it.
Is Emil Lane going to go for the guillotine?
I think he's happy to stand here in the knee.
Trying to hit the knee.
Morrison working for a single here.
Morrison
now
actually has
double cast the two hands together.
Morrison weathered the storm and has managed to get into full mount. Yes, indeed. But his neck
Emil Lane is still holding on to that neck. It's slipped out now.
Yeah, now Morrison is out and in the position that he wants to be, which is in the full mount.
Morrison, is he looking for an arm here? The way he's stepping up in the full mount here. He's slide back down. A bit of a scramble here by
O'Millian's giving up his back.
One hook in.
Can he turn away from Morrison here?
He could shake him off top. He's only one hook in, so if he gives him a little shake. Good knee on the inside there by Morrison. And again.
It's good clinch work, but once again, it's one arm.
Again, he's holding. He's trying to go. He's trying to go for a guillotine. He's in a completely wrong position here. He's not going to get a choke here. He's actually in full mount now, Morrison. And he gets the switch and turns it around, and he's net. I think he's half carried out at the moment, and now it's Morrison holding the neck. And
it's almost full mount for a minute. No, now they're back, and they're going to be back to their feet in a second.
This will be exhausting. They've been scrambling literally the whole round. This will be exhausting for both fighters.
O'Millian certainly looks like the more powerful individual, the shorter but much more powerful.
He's got the arm under the neck here.
And it's again a very similar position, a takedown while holding the neck. O'Millian now starting to breathe heavy. Speaking to the referee.
Sitting up against the cage. I think he's trying to start to move up and cage walk here. Morrison
just kind of being controlled a little bit by Millen in that he can't.
Millen's just holding on to the neck. It just seems to be that's his defense. Morrison is just, if he gets his head out, he needs to posture himself up and land some bombs here.
Yeah, Morrison looks like he's reacted well to the onslaught, I'd say, of the first sort of 20-30 seconds. And
you've got to take into consider as well, both fighters are making their debuts. There's a lot of nerves involved here. So
there's a huge adrenaline dump going on right now, and I think Morrison, it's a hard round to call. Not a lot's happened.
Yeah,
really.
It seems to be a lot of scrambles, but I'd say Morrison has won the scramble, so
and the guys just take it on board some water and definitely trying to cool themselves down as well. Very warm in here, as we mentioned, at the Ramada Plaza, beautiful hotel in Belfast. I'm not staying overnight tonight, but you know, you play your cards right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I had to go down to the gymnasium actually when I came up just to get myself ready for this evening. And a beautiful gymnasium down there as well with a nice bill as well. It's a beautiful hotel and it's a great venue, you know. And again, as usual for Clan Wars, it's a full house here.
Oh, it is, and they've had
standing room only.
Many different venues, but I know I was chatting to them earlier, and I really can get. This is a real sort of fan experience venue because everyone can see very clearly. It's easy access to the bars and the toilets. And here we go. The cage door closes. Round two then of this hectic fight. I'm sure this is going to be a slower pace. Well, just as I said, that
leg kick by Millen, and again, seems to be kicking at the calf. The back, he's catching the back of the calf.
Yeah, keeping the leg very low.
And again, and he comes in with some nice combinations.
Oh, that's
on the inside as well.
Morrison though pushes through it. It's a sprawl now from O'Millian.
Now, if I was O'Millian here, I'd push off, and he's caught up now. Morrison got the legs, but I would have stepped off. He's finding success on his feet there. And
yeah, I think Morrison's going to push us through to a takedown, or at least that's what he's going to attempt to do.
Emilien needs to...
Oh, good strength by Emilien.
Sheer strength involved there. But again, he needs to, when he gets this break, he needs to scramble fast, break away and get away. Because he's pulling him in. He's glitching. He's not doing much with it, but he's just holding position. And it seems to be frustrating him at the moment.
It's again that arm around the neck of Morrison, kind of preventing him from doing much in an attacking sense, and yet he is the one that's pretty much controlling the position, and he's looking for the takedown, trying to get a double leg. Be hard to lift up.
He needs to get down, get his hands clasped together. Emilien needs to spread his weight as well, and again, Emilien needs to spread his body, the bottom half of his body there, and create the space, push the head down, rather than just holding on to it in the guillotine style that he's trying. He needs to push the head down to break it and get away.
Yeah, at the moment, I mean, it's sort of a stalemate, but I don't know if Dec Larkin will stand them up, because
Morrison is working. He's very close to a full mount there.
Exactly. So. At the same time, how long will he let it go for?
And again, it's just seems to be holding the neck, and it seems to be working, because it's not letting Morrison advance the position, but unfortunately it's putting us in a bit of a stalemate in the bout.
There's not much to watch, really. That's the thing. Or I mean, it's
rather than the.
But he's very close to getting a
now. He's giving the back
or
here.
The back. Well, that was a mistake by Emilien.
Morrison needs to work to get them hooks in, rather than just sitting on his back. He needs to get the second hook in. He's got one hook in, and Emilien has moved that to get that out.
It's the smaller body of Emilien. I think Morrison's finding that difficult.
He's working for that hook again, and Emilien, he gave it to him there. He should start trying to throw some shots here to distract him to get it in.
I think just trying to get the punches in, Oh, and he might have found an opening now. Trying to roll Emilien over.
As he got it, just on the wrong side of the octagon for us to notice, but he seems to have one hand.
And it might be in. It's
there's the 10-second clapper.
I think Emilien's in trouble here.
He's hand fighting here. I think he's going to be safe at the end of the round. The bell.
Oh, the bell, saved by it indeed.
So all the persistence of Morrison in the end paid off, but unfortunately it was just too late when he got into the good position.
So we are going to a third and final round. But it does look like Morrison is starting to get a bit of control of this ground. I mean, it's a slow control, but he is
control nonetheless. Yeah, he is. He's out of the two fighters, he's done more of the, I wouldn't say damage, because not necessarily damage, but he has controlled the position. He's putting Emilien when he wants him to be. So he's dictating the fight. But if I was Emilien now, he seemed to have a little bit of success on his feet in the second round, but then they clinch, he got taken down. He needs to, when he gets put up against the cage, he's standing, he's not stretching out his posture or spreading the legs or spreading the base. He's standing too narrow, and he's just giving him the takedown. So he needs to spread his base, and I think he'll find some success on his feet if he stays up.
That is the big question. If he stays up, can he stay up? Let's find out. I was going to call him Martin. No, it's Brian Emilien. In the camo, Daniel Morrison in the black, so Morrison presumably looking for the takedown again.
And there's that little kick again, and he seems to land the kick, and then rush on there's a nice catch and kick, and takes him down, and there's a scramble. Morrison again.
To happen here, but
they're basically fighting for position
and strength there from Emilien to make sure he wasn't rolled right over, but he is still close to giving up his back. It's just that arm preventing Morrison.
I just can't see with the position we're in with hooks there with Morrison. I think it just again is Emilien seems he has his almost in a headlock, like a schoolyard headlock, and it seems to be saving grace from him at the moment.
It is the saving grace. Yeah, I mean, it's not an attacking move by Emilien, because he's very close to giving up his back still.
He's starting to land shots now. If he keeps peppering him with these shots, it could.
I think he needs to turn in though.
he does need to turn into him. He's facing the wrong way. To me, Emilian looks like he relies a lot on his strength. He's clearly a powerful man. You can see it in him.
But technically, maybe still needs a bit of work. Now we're back in this position with Morrison trying to push through, trying to promote his position.
He's burying his head there. If you look at now, he might be trying to think about the arm triangle, but he just seems to be burying his head. He needs to work his way up, and he just seems happy to sit in this position. He needs to work. And there you are. He's moved up a little bit now, and just as we say that, Emilian gets a turn. He sort of presented that to him. He was lazy with his trying to attempt the full mount. He was lazy with it, and he'd no pillar or post, and it was an easy roll over there for Emilian. He just had to turn his hips, roll him over, because he wasn't posting. He had no pillar.
But let's see if he can actually do some work from here. Can he push through?
He looks like he's got full mount. If he postures up now and starts landing bombs.
This is Emilian's chance now. It really is.
He's got to know that he's behind in this fight, so this is his moment. He's got to take it
right now.
One thing you say about these IFS boys, they don't know when they're beaten. They fight back. They do have it. They're strong-hearted. They're strong-willed, and they can hit hard. So he needs to posture up. He looks exhausted, but he just needs that burst. To posture up, land some big shots. It could do it for him.
Looks like he's trying to work into some sort of a choke position, but it's not there.
Morrison is tying up his right hand as well, so he can't free up, so he can't get his posture up. So good work by Morrison on his back. He's not trying now. Now he needs to posture up. He needs to sit up and start raining down shots here. He needs to go for broke here.
He got a couple through there, Noel, but not enough.
There's your 10-second clapper.
Well, now
this is what he needed to do 20 seconds ago, but good job by Morrison on the ground, but
Morrison able to defend quite well there with his legs and his feet. Both men absolutely exhausted. Those are their debuts in the cage, though. They can smile about it.
Good experience for both. Both men had their moments. There's something again. The Ramada crowd here again giving good reception to both fighters.
So it's over to the judges to make their decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. For your winner, the unanimous decision, Daniel Monkey Morrison. Please hold your applause for Brian O'Meara.